Morning fellas, Sven back again. There's a lot of requests on all the parts and modifications of this fella. There's just a little too many requests, and it's overwhelming to know that all of you still connect with the 411. I'm really happy and elated because the modern times now. I just find it absurd. Manufacturers releasing one motorcycle every month, and I don't know how the manufacturing game is shaping up, but somewhere my gut says it's not shaping up for good. So coming back to the topic, today's topic is the seat. A lot of requests on what this is about and how I and whether or not I can make one for all of you. I'm sorry to say, fellas, this is not something that I can do for all of you. Now, I will start a garage very soon, and once that's done, I will be able to take in all kinds of requests. I intend on starting outright modification garage, not a service garage, and go about making tweaks to your motorcycle as well. There's something new in the video. Anybody who spots it is going to get a freebie from me. I'm gonna send something your way. So just see if you can spot what's new from the last video about this machine, all the performance parts. If you guys get it, the first person to get it in the comment section gets a beautiful gift from me. And it's definitely, but it's a gift for a 450 Himalayan. So keep in mind, the fellows who own 450 Himalayans, I want you guys to comment so that the gift doesn't go wasted. So 450 Himalayan fellas, if you guys can spot what's different, do let me know in the comment section. Coming back to the seat, everybody wants me to make one for them, and this is not going to be possible because this is a combination. What I mean by that is this. What you see here is the stock seat pans of the Himalayan 411. The two seat pans have been converted to one. I've gone about spray painting the underside of this, hence you will find. So the guy who did the seat threw in a lot of glue, and that's how the glue looks. The fellow tried his best to make a good seat, but turned out to be an absolute pain in the ass, and so I had to sit on it myself. I had to give it all kinds of shapes and contours, and I finally got what I wanted. And I also throw in a soft sponge layer on top. So this is a combination of the two seat pans becoming one right here. Now if you can figure this out, it's a piece of cake. It's no big deal. There is some cutting and tweaking that you need to do to make it fit, and they've been bolted in place with, if you guys can see, 4 bolts, differently styled bolts for different lengths of compression, different widths, I would say. Certain parts are thinner, certain parts are thicker, so the thicker parts needed longer bolts, the thinner parts need smaller bolts, and so that was that. And then on the back, for for you to be able to shove this in, you need to make something like that as well. That's a metal bracket chopped, and that's going to go into that groove right there. Not a lot of light, so maybe. Yep, it needs to shove in to there, and that's a little bit of a work that you guys need to do. This is not the scram seat pan. I was searching for this scram seat pan for ages. I got one after about 4 months. Gave it to a seat maker and have not heard from him yet. This is my seat pan. I got fed up with waiting, and I got some. This is very hard foam. So for all the fellows who are asking me whether this looks comfortable, but it isn't. A very hard foam. On top I have 2 layers of soft foam, and then 1 layer of soft foam and 1 layer of sponge. So this is very different from very hard foam, very high density foam. So this is not a touring friendly seat. This is more like an off-road style riding seat. more like a rally seat. Just has that beautiful. And the only good thing that came out of the guy who made the seat was, who tried making the seat, was this cover. This cover is a Himalayan stock factory cover. Very, very nice that I got this from him. And he also threw in this, the Royal Enfield logo, and very, very grateful. So yeah, so the shape of the seat from the side looks something like this. That's the just look at that, fellas. Beauty, ain't it? Well, anyway, so yeah, this is a custom seat. What you guys need to keep in mind, number one is, sorry about that. The number one thing to keep in mind is these contours. So the width in the center can be about 3 inches, and the seat should start tapering to both the sides. Ready to play, Bangalore. I did my part. I will attach that video also in this. I did my part to give it the contours, but Ready hooked me up to one of his friends. I forget his name. I'll attach his ID on the in this video. He mentioned that I go in with a little more of contour on the sides, just so that it's comfortable. It's ergonomically more suited for riding for long hours, and it did work. I stopped at about 5 inches or so, 4.5 inches, and then after sitting and riding the motorcycle for some time, I understood that I need to go in further. And so now what I have left is about 3.5 inches, and the rest of it tapers down to both the sides. And it also is concave here. It's not like a straight line. It's concave on both the sides. So and it becomes so it's wider here, narrows down here, then starts to become wider to both the sides. And another thing is this has also, I also gave this a little bit of a sanding business. I got myself a seat scraping tool, foam scraping tool. With that, I gave this also a little bit of a contour. So this is not like a straight seat pan. It's like it goes in here, comes up here, and then goes in here, like just slightly in here, and then comes up towards the end. When you sit and you move your butt backwards, it's not a stiff sudden transition. It's a smooth transition. So there's concave, and convex, and convex, and convex on top. It's a long, one full day's worth of work, but surprisingly turned out to be as beautiful as that. And looks the part on the machine, the mean machine. Another thing, what you need to keep in mind is this. So the seat shoves in there in the front like that, and then when you want to hook this up, you'll have to bend it a little gently, and only then does this go in. Yeah. So because these are two separate seat pans, I can bend this portion just a little bit for the hook to latch in, and that's how the Himi looks. Sorry about the Vietra strap that has to go in here. I was working on the machine. I want to remove the seat and show it to you. So with the Vietra pull strap and the plate here, there's a plate that comes up over here, just like this. There's something over here, and that's like accessory attachment strap, I guess, plate, I guess. So with that and this, you will not be able to remove the seat. It will be more like a fixed seat, and every time you want to remove the seat, you'll have to remove these two bolts, and then only then undo the seat. So that's the rally machine with the rally seat. It's a rally seat, simply meaning it's too stiff for comfort. It's not a comfortable seat. It's a stiff seat. It does its job really well. And if this helped in any which way, any of you fellas, go ahead, make your own rally seats, fellas. I'll start my garage very soon, and then onwards, anything and everything, all the requests on mods, I'll try my best to do a good job to send you like problem-free solutions. Yep. If this helped, it helped. Ben signing out for now. Ciao.